Man, DanDaDan has really blown up for some really good reasons and not so great reasons. We're not talking about that today. Today, we're going to go over DanDaDan's power system and how it works, starting with Okaron. Okaron is a high school nerd that's really into aliens and the occult. Basically Aaron Rodgers before he found out he was good at football. That is until a old lady spirit possesses him and takes his banana. Yes, this is the real plot of this show. Lucky for him, while fighting aliens, yes, this show gets really weird, aliens and ghosts exist, him and his love interest find out that she has psychic powers and is able to repress the evil spirit that is taking over him. The crazy old spirit lady that took over his body did a lot of cardio for some reason, which allows him to change into this emo looking dude that has a completely different personality, even though he's the one in control now. I don't know, I don't make the rules. But this new form will give him a bunch of different abilities that allow him to protect himself and his new love interest, even though she's more than capable of protecting herself most of the time, from all the aliens and ghosts they will meet along the way. One of his abilities is being able to go up to 100 kilometers an hour in an instant. He calls this going all out. But there is one major drawback. He can only do this twice a day. If he does it anymore, he will convert back into a human and not be able to move, which is pretty bad when you're in a fight with a bunch of ghosts and aliens. But later on, he's able to surpass this number by just training, because this is a shonen anime and any skill can be improved by just doing a couple push-ups. In addition to being really fast, he also enhances his durability and bite force. That's right, he actually does use those teeth. He's also able to use astral projection, which I just realized kind of just makes him like a Japanese Danny Phantom.
I'm going ghost!
This allows Okaron to separate himself from his body and roam around as a astral projection. Admittedly, he has yet to do this on purpose, but I'm sure with another training arc, he'll be able to do it whenever he wants. One part of his power that we have to understand is that his power isn't super speed. His power is being able to go to one place to the other as fast as possible. And yes, most of the time that is running, but other times he'll transport through a phone in order to get to where he needs to go. Now you might be saying, hey, those powers are great and all, but it's a pretty big trade-off that at any moment he could be turned into a monster if his friend's not staring at him 24/7, and also he doesn't have his banana. Luckily, Momo and Seiko were able to extract most of the ghost's essence out of his body, allowing him to transform and control his body at any time. Plus, he also got his banana back. Despite this anime slash manga being so great, his moveset is actually pretty simple. Basically, he can go real fast and go through telephones. Now I say it out loud, I kinda wanna see a fight scene with him in a T-Mobile store. Could you imagine? But regardless, next up is our other main character, Momo. And Momo actually has 4 powers. The first one is spiritual awareness. This allows her to see ghosts and enter empty space. But what's empty space, you might ask? Empty space is an alternate dimension where aliens send people with high spiritual abilities to a battleground where they cannot escape. Her second ability is aura detection. This allows her to sense the aura of living and non-living things. Her third power is psychokinesis. This power allows her to manipulate nearby objects, usually represented as 2 giant green hands. Now you might be saying, oh, that's like all her powers right there. But no, there's actually a 4th power that is shown in the very first episode slash chapter. Her 4th power is ki. She uses it in the first episode when she's abducted by aliens and the world just kind of shatters around her. That is not her psychokinesis. That is a different power. The best way to explain it is that the psychokinesis is like a flame and the ki is like putting gasoline on that flame. In the anime, this is best represented in episode 3 when Momo explains to her grandmother that her powers were way stronger when she was fighting against the aliens in the first episode. And that brings me to Momo's grandmother, otherwise known as Seiko. Seiko has 3 powers, but keep in mind, all her powers only apply while she's in her local area. If she goes outside the city, her powers disappear because they are fueled by the local deity. Her first power is spiritual awareness, which we've already gone over with Momo, but her second power is clairvoyance. This allows her to see slightly in the future and know things about a person that she otherwise shouldn't. Even though the manga and anime has confirmed that she does have clairvoyance, she never uses it in a fight situation as of yet. But what we have seen her use in battle is her mystic barriers. These barriers are created by her charmed nails and talismans. These barriers trap any evil spirits or curses. But that's all the main character power systems that we know of so far in the anime. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. See y'all next time.